PhD thesis presentation of real life education at none. The topic Vedic Vaisnava view of sociology as application in the 21st century. On his occasion, I invite Dr. Vaisnava sir, who is a research guide and also Dr. Ramaya sir, my colleague, and for the department of sociology. I request Mr. Joseph to give a presentation for 15 minutes.
Sir, online. Ganesh, sir.
Online.
కనపడతారు
Just out there.
కనపడతారు ఎక్కడ చెప్పండి
Cover అయిపోయిందా? Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, good evening.
Good evening, Sridhar. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. I request Mr. Joseph to be quite precise in this presentation. I take around 15 to 20 minutes for presentation and then the floor will be open for all. So, question and answers. Okay, please. Thank you very much.
I would like to begin by, as it is a Vedic tradition, presenting a short invocation. Amaryanam Dasya, Yanam Dhamma Chamakara, Chaksuru Vidikam Jena, Dasya, Sri. I'd like to thank all of you for attending this presentation. To give an overview of the topic, I thought it would be easier to share with you the abstract, which is, of course, in the thesis itself. And afterwards, I will give additional information about the research. The abstract is as follows. Our modern urbanized and industrialized society is overburdened with suffering, calamities, and increased irregularities that threaten the very survival of humanity. The ancient Vedic culture points to universal concepts and principles that can help lead individuals in society back to a peaceful, healthy, and productive life through an agrarian lifestyle, promoting sustainability, self-sufficiency, localized living, and respect and protection for all living entities. This study, Vaisnava Vedic Sociology, combines ethnographic research, action research, and case study, using both the quantitative and qualitative approach. Adopting method of convenience sampling, the researcher selected two distinctive groups. The first being 108 villages here in India, covering about 7 states, and the second covering 10 Vedic communities in different countries around the world. The details are given, of course, in the research paper. Assisted by a research team, I interviewed 6 local village leaders and administered basic needs questionnaire following the Olympic scale format to approximately 40 residents in each village in India, covering 4,223 subjects. And within the 10 villages and 4 countries, the total candidates were 361 for combined survey population covering 4,584 candidates. The objective of the research was to ascertain how the needs of those surveyed were met at the physical, emotional, and spiritual level. I expect that a significant number of individuals and communities will adopt some of the prescribed Vedic best practices that should have a positive impact in their lives. These will include health, diet, character, how-based economic employment, training, and education all centered on self-sufficiency and sustainability. The main focus was in the context of Vedic culture, what we call uh, principles of dharma. When we speak of dharma, often people equate dharma to religion. However, more closely analyzed, dharma covers, actually dharma means in a simple way, what is more simple and more natural. And therefore dharma exists both in terms of material situation, material nature, how we live, how we work, exists on the level. So this research was focused on villages, because villages, according to the Vedic culture, is the backbone of any nation and country. There are three basic principles that have been especially addressed in the research, and they have to do with what is called natural gifts of nature. And my research was to try and ascertain to what extent individuals and communities in these villages here in India and the communities outside of India were basically communities developed by the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, of which I am a member. And it covered these three areas, which are nicely explained actually in various Vedic literatures. They're called gifts of nature that are fundamental for any country or community to actually become successful. And those three gifts of nature are explained especially by a very prominent personality in the Mahabharata, Grandfather Vishnudev, and it has to do with the absolute importance and necessity of cows within villages and within a country or nation. Secondly, the importance of land, how land is utilized. And the third is the gift of knowledge, which of course in educational institutions like OSMANIA University is the primary focus. So when these three natural gifts of nature are not properly respected, when they are exploited, and the results of the findings show through interviews, through questionnaire as well, that many of the basic material needs, especially in the matter of food production, in the matter of presence of cows and bulls and villages, is very much endangered or endangered, largely due to the fact of our, in the last century, since the Industrial Revolution, actually, we have become more and more urbanized, modernized, industrialized, and that has taken us away from a lot of the basic values, we can say, that are especially honored, meant to be honored by significant culture for individuals and society to be economically well off, for citizens to be healthy, for them to be happy, etc. So the last portion of the research is based on the findings, giving recommendations. There is follow-up that is ongoing in these various villages. Uh, the three main areas which are especially emphasized have to do with providing locally in villages uh, proper education that is in connection with these principles of Dharma. Again, Dharma needs to be understood on these two levels. Spiritual, it's called in Sanskrit actually spiritual Dharma and material Dharma. And it's all very much connected with the four traditional, what is called Vidyas or sciences. Satyar Vidya is an integral part of the Vedic culture, and it addresses the four main areas of what is called Anvikshiki, the science of philosophy, Trahi, the science of education, Dhanvaniti, the science of politics, and Varta, the science of economics. And according to Vedic culture, sustainable economy is that economy that is connected especially with Krishi Bharacha. Krishi Bharacha Varnijam, Vaisha Kalinus Bhavajam. When we deviate from such type of sustainable economy as we have in modern day society, then it brings about so many different types of anomalies which could be uh, observed when I was visiting these different villages, interviewing those leaders. Um, if I may, I'll just finish by reading one short, which is a say testimony. One of the areas that we are promoting, the Vedic culture today, that is almost lacking in modern society, is the ancient traditional system of Gurukula. You hear this called familiar. And recently, the governor of Jharkhand, uh, Suki Radha Krishnanam, attended one of our important functions that was held actually earlier this month. And he gave a letter of appreciation and treating us motion. Uh, I sincerely feel this concept of ridicule is visionary, innovative, realistic development of children, and needs to be replicated in other parts of the country. I was informed that presently 8 such schools are functional in different parts of the country. This concept needs to be spread and reach to be safe and reach the lives of the new generation. The research that was conducted outside of India brought to light the fact that basically, whether we are looking at communities and villages in India or communities and villages outside, where we are quite actively, since many years, introducing such communities, the same basic needs are there. As human beings, we all have the same basic needs, and Vedic culture by the education, especially within this framework of what is called Chatur Vidya, as mentioned earlier, uh, is helping us deal with situations so that people can meet their respective needs. Again, the physical, emotional, and spiritual levels. Of all of these three needs, actually, the physical level is the one that was least tended to, more critical, and especially in the area of food production, as well as a very uh, serious declining of presence of cows and goats, which is a very serious matter. Maybe I can stop here.
Yeah.
And allow you to comment on this.
Any questions? Two questions. Okay, two questions. Yes. First, are all these villages Vaishnava villages?
I'm sorry?
Are all these villages in India and abroad are Vaishnava villages?
No.
Somewhere it has been mentioned that 10 Vaishnava villages abroad.
Oh, the one that brought.
Yes.
Yeah. Not in India.
Not in.
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing is, your focus was there on Latin American countries and South America because your focus more on
Uh, in villages were mostly Europe, Asian countries, and North America. Yeah.
your focus more on developed nations. All the countries, France, Germany, Hungary, whatever it is, UK, US. Is there
In terms of the Islam society, there are tendencies in other countries as well. My research did not include, I mean, the only place in South America, very rarely go to South America.
sir?
Sir, Anna.
Have you compared among these villages in Telangana?
Yeah, we have a number of villages in China. As a matter of fact, um, I have a 3-minute video which covers some of the villages in China. We have a number of individuals who are quite active. One particular place, which is maybe some 50, 60 kilometers from Hyderabad. And for the last couple of years, we've been having regular seminars, various individuals who have expertise, especially in national farming, for example, in healthcare. As a matter of fact, in 2 days, on the 2nd of October, which is Gandhi's birthday, we're having a special function. There's some government officials that come in. We're opening a college, actually, whereby individuals within the communities can be trained in various skills in relation to national farming, healthcare, cottage industry, etc. My observations and have been that there's a great need to help protect and also revive. For example, we have a ministry here in India since 2009. I was heading up this ministry, which is mainly focused on rural development, and main activity there is to reach out to the local people, provide them with various types of skills and knowledge so that they don't lose because everything will become very mechanized. So on the second, we not only naturally produced, Telangana was one of the 7 states where we were living. So actually in the ministry we have a department especially to revive what's called original natural textile or cloth. I mean, from putting in seeds, natural seeds, right up until making cloth, doing things in a more natural way. Because most of us today, all of us, are wearing clothes which is actually not natural, which is actually not healthy for all of us. The whole textile industry, as you, I'm sure know, we're trying to revive. This is one of different aspects, and a lot of those activities are happening. What's the name of that place? Sriram is English studies.
Sadashiva.
Yeah, it's humanity.
Uh, we have quite a few places actually in Telangana. Most of us have tended to neglect our religions. Our whole focus was very much, and as an individual within this society that I belong to, it's not always easy because all of us, in so many ways, are caught up in our cities and our modern way of life, and we tend to disconnect. Actually, unfortunately, we have become disconnected with our actual roots, our actual abilities. So Gandhi was very strong on this point as well. And if you use our villages, to use our powers, we lose ultimately our culture. So there's a need to be more active and we, in all the programs that we conducted, for example, we were inviting local villagers to continue to be active in terms of two areas. One was regarding natural farming, natural agriculture, and we have individuals who are expert in that field. And in India, there's so many experts as well. And there's the revival as the probably aware. But there needs to be more of that, and this is what we are attempting to do actually outside of India as well, because it's a universal need. We all need to eat, for example, food which is healthy. And most of us are not doing that today because of malpractices in agriculture.
I ask one question.
Yes.
So, what is the difference between the intrinsic Vedic culture and the Vaishnava Vedic culture?
The difference between Vedic culture and Vaishnava culture. Right. Okay. I put in the word Vaishnava there, especially because, as you may know, within the Vedic culture, there are basically two lines of philosophy in terms of one's understanding of the concept of Godhead. One is impersonalism and one is personalism. So Vaishnava culture is, of course, emphasizing the personal aspect, and this school of thought is very much stressing the importance of being very personal, and therefore that is the main difference I would say between. If I were to just mention Vedic sociology or Vedic culture and left out Vaishnavism, I would have felt that it was not complete, truly representing the this particular, let's say, line of thought or this particular school. India, of course, is still filled with so many different philosophies and schools of thought. This particular school, especially, I mean, Vaishnava means those who are followers of Lord Krishna, the meaning of Krishna, has very great affection for cows, and the village of Vrindavan, where Krishna appeared, is actually not only the ideal model for in terms of spirituality, but also the science of economics is especially lived and demonstrated in that particular village, and has been actually all along up until the Industrial Revolution here. I mean, all over the world. So the Industrial Revolution, as you know, was brought in, of course, around the time when the British came to India, and that has changed the whole situation, not only in India, but all over the world. And right now, if all of us who are having access to this knowledge are not conscientious to actually help reverse the present very destructive path on which we're in. And that begins especially with saving. We have three models: save our cows, save our villages, and save our fishes. My spiritual teacher, my spiritual master, who is the founder of Charlie Islam Society, he very nicely used the concept of dharma that I was mentioning earlier. I am from a Christian background, Roman Catholic. It's not that I converted from being a Christian to become Hindu. I'm not promoting per se Hinduism. Vedic culture is based on Satan Dharma, and that means for everyone, everywhere. And these principles we are seeing taking place in many of these countries where we are introducing these basic concepts. We have colleges, we have different Gurukula also in the making in different countries. So we feel, I feel that it's important to highlight the Vaisnava aspect.
Even if one's referring to the Vedas,
Yeah.
so there are certain instances where the cow slaughtering was there in Vedas. Cow slaughtering, sacrifice.
That is debatable. That is debatable because there are individuals who have done extensive research who will disagree with you. So,
So that means, according to your research and your experience, the cow slaughtering or cow sacrifice is not there in Vedas.
what I'm saying is that cow has always been considered as a sacred animal, and if any such incident would take place, the explanation that the acharyas are giving is that a cow was a noble cow was killed to give a new body or new birth to that animal, and this was done by only qualified individuals. So it is not as we normally might think that well previously cows were slaughtered and we can slaughter cows today. This is totally against the whole spirit that is there. Some individuals who have done research, their conclusion is that cows were not even offered in sacrifice. But a lot of the reading I have done, yes, it does make reference to cows being sacrificed. But the acharyas explain that actually this was done to give a new life and only by very qualified, let's say, dominance. Just like animals, also we are in Vaishnavism, we promote what is called vegetarianism. But in the Shastra, it also mentions that if one is addicted or somehow very strongly wants to eat meat, then under certain circumstances, there are injunctions that once a month, for example, on a dark moon night, one may eat, but he has to kill the animal himself. In other words, there are guidelines given to actually discourage such activities. So the basic ideology is that all life is sacred, and therefore we should not. We believe in the concept of non-violence. Should be
Any questions from anybody?
Do we have national communities in Brazil actually?
I'm sorry.
Do we have national communities in Brazil?
Do we have Vaisnava communities
In Brazil?
in villages?
In Brazil.
In Brazilian
Brazil,
villages.
yes, actually we do. We have these two communities in Brazil. We have the Brazil, there are videos also. Actually, Brazil, South America is an ideal place to introduce such communities. And as I mentioned earlier, I traveled only once, and I have very few contacts in South America, but I know of these two communities that have been established for 20 years. I mean, we have communities in Russia and in Ukraine. I was recently in Ukraine. In a very most successful communities in Hungary, for example. Africa, I was in Africa recently, in West Africa. Communities are taking the lesson.
Sir,
I forgot to actually welcome Dr. Ganesh at the beginning. I should have welcomed Dr. Ganesh and want to, I'm sure on behalf of all of you who are here, wish him rapid recovery so that he can join all of you. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Ganesh and actually the staff here at OSMANIA University for is still there?
yeah, yeah. Sir, sir, may I audible, sir? Unmute. Yeah. Sir, sir,
Yeah,
hello. Sir,
yeah, tell me.
check.
Could you ask something to Mr. Joseph?
No, no, no.
Otherwise,
I don't want.
some reflections from your side you can convey to the audience.
Yeah, in fact, when Swamiji wanted to do his research on Vedic Vaishnava philosophy, its relevance to 21st century, then I thought it is a different kind of study in the field of sociology of religion. And it is a serious kind of study where he has collected the data from different Vedic villages. Uh, in fact, there are many things to discuss. Though it is a religious kind of study that involves many ethical and moral principles are involved in it. This particular study actually contains how the community life is important and how people are supposed to protect their community resources and how people are supposed to lead their life with certain ethical and moral principles. So, likewise, Swamiji has tried to highlight many part of his study. Definitely, it is a good contribution, and I congratulate Swamiji for picking up such a wonderful study. And I thank all my colleagues, Dr. Ram Shepherd, Dr. Sridhar, Dr. Venkatramana, Dr. Madam, Professor Krishna Madam, and Dr. Kavita, and all other my colleagues in the department. And I also thank Shailaja Madam, and also Mr. Sandeep for conducting this PhD VIVA examination. You know very well, because of my health issue, not able to come personally, but anyhow, let us meet shortly. And once again, I congratulate Swamiji for getting this PhD degree in sociology. Now I request Dr. Ram to announce the awarding PhD degree to Swamiji.
Thank you.
Please allow.
So, based on the reports of external examiners who have given the wonderful reports for your excellent study, is because the study is a monument. I think it is running around 1,000 pages, and even the external also very satisfied. Dr. Vedu sir and Dr. Venkatramana sir. The audience also expressed their, positive opinion on the thesis. So based on all these, observations, I wholeheartedly, forward your application to OSMANIA to confer the degree in sociology. That's what I would like to say. And formally, I can say, so the Department of Sociology forwarding the candidature of Real Lionel Joseph Gagin University for the award of PhD in sociology. So based on the satisfaction of the house. Thank you. Thank you very much. So congratulations to the Swamiji and congratulations to the Ganesh, because Ganesh sir also produced a good department. It is adding one more feather in your cap, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. Thank you. Some books are here for those who might like to see some flyers are there. New flyers. Whereas a few months I was visiting about 12 countries, and the theme was down basically what I was researching in my thesis, getting involved in thesis. Some links are there. And
So thank you, sir. Shall we wind up here?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.